can't see me because it's 10:49 at night and I'm going into work. It is September 3rd. And I kind of got an attitude. I'm just going to be honest. I've been home too long and I have, you know, been getting sleep and stuff. But I have bills, I have debt, and I have a career that I want to maintain. So I am going to work. And I have to go to my old unit. And so I need prayer. But I think it's going to be okay because night shift has never given me a problem. But it's mostly day shift. It just brings back horror stories for me. But tomorrow's a holiday, so I won't see any of those people. Let me tell you, when you work in a toxic work environment, it really messes you up. And so when I'm wronged, another side comes out. But anyways, let's go. So they floated me to my original floor. When I started as a new nurse, I started out as an orthopedic nurse. And so I'm actually on my first floor that I've ever practice nursing. And so it's real surreal. I've had a lot of negative moments here, but also some good moments. And actually I never work night shift. And so I'm working with some really good people on night shift, and it wound up being an excellent night. So right now I'm actually filling up a bag full of ice because, again, on an orthopedic unit, and we have a lot of people with knee issues, and so we utilize Iceman at our hospital. So I'm filling up the ice bag and want to put that in the Iceman. So Iceman machines are actually used to help relieve pain, and so it's administering continuous cooling to the extremity. It is 3:42 in the morning, and you guys, I don't want to say what I want to say. When this shift is over, I will say it, but I am making it through. I'm making it through, and let's just say I have no complaints. So I am back in my old stomping grounds on the orthopedics floor. Y'all, this used to be my old locker. My first day as a nurse, my second year was all here. My old stomping grounds. This is crazy. So it is Monday, September 4th, and I'm on my way to work. This is my mandatory shift, but I got sick on one of my mandatory shifts, and so I was like, and I had a holiday for this season because it's one of the requirements, so I signed up for work today. They canceled me, and 5 minutes later they said, oh, we need you. So I'm glad, so I can get this out of the way. I did pick up a shift last night. They canceled me for the first 4 hours, so I went in at 11. But I had the opportunity to go and actually work in my old floor, my ortho floor, so you probably have seen a few clips already of me working there, and it was like the easiest night ever. I didn't want to say that because sometimes when you say that, things just pop up. And so I just, I had a chance to catch up, and in my downtime I just read a book because I didn't have anything So I know in previous videos when I am currently at the PICSITs, I'm just posting myself at the PICSITs, but I want to kind of break down what my thinking is when I go to the PICSITs. Of course, I am drawing meds for whatever amount of patients that I have, but how I personally determine who goes first or second or third. Basically, if people are having pain and are due for pain medications, when I walked in and did my head-to-toe assessment, because I do that before drawing my meds, I asked about their pain level, and then I look up in the MAR just to see who is due for pain medication, and if they are first, whoever the patient is, then I draw their meds first. But then also, it's not just actually just picking up the meds because they're due and because they want them. I'm also checking blood pressure. So typically, I don't personally give medication, and you shouldn't either, if their systolic is less than 90. Basically cause the blood pressure to tank, and you don't want it to tank. So, I don't give them pain medications.
So that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings in my heart. Oh, yeah, that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings.
So I am a stickler on just following, protocol. So anyways, when I go into a patient's room, we fill out this phosphorus tool just to ensure that my patient doesn't fall. I also had a patient on a feeding tube, and so I had to get all supplies. You need sterile water, you need the bag, and you guys need to check the MAR to make sure you're getting the correct formula, because it took me forever to find this formula. I feel like I look rough. Anyways, it is 3:28 a.m. and I'm eating the second portion of my lunch. I made vegetable soup. I was going to say something. And I'm not going to say it. I'm going to say it after work. Yeah. A few more hours, and then your girl's out of here until Saturday night. So it is Tuesday morning, September 5th, and I have completed my 20 hours of work. And I feel like I completed the week because technically I don't come back till Saturday night. I really don't want to. It looks like it's the only promising day where I won't get called off. So I have to go to Cleveland and then come back and work one shift and then go back again on Monday. I'm done for like a week or more. It was a very good night. Very good set of patients and a very good night. And it was a very easy. Sorry, y'all. Taking it back. It's been a very easy week. Less about that. Patients weren't needy. Patients don't ask me for all kinds of things. Randomly, I have a taste for a black bean burger. I really, really do. Black bean burger. I haven't picked up my camera all day. I immediately came home. I did my daughter's hair, ate a protein waffle, and I went to sleep. And then I woke up and I'm like, what did I do? Oh, I went to physical therapy, which I needed, and my tape is already coming off of my leg. Anyways, so if I didn't let you guys know, I have runner's knee, which has caused me to feel like my knee is like breaking or whatever it is, but actually it's just my kneecap is like wobbling in place. And so I need to engage in like strengthening exercises in order to help my kneecap. And so yeah. And right now I have an event, so the Nurse Collective will be, forgive all these stickers, but this is what happens when you have a toddler. The Nurse Collective will be at an event in Cleveland, Ohio. It's an event for mothers who are aspiring to be entrepreneurs or just aspiring to just have a new like more time with their family, more time with their children, and trying to find ways of still creating income and doing that. And so I'm basically letting them know how the field of nursing can actually help with that. I have been afforded the opportunity to make my own schedule, to work as little or as much as I want, and nursing does that if you actually find the right way. And so I want to let people know that you can become a nurse and still make more money and spend time with your husband and do all kinds of things if you want. And so that's another avenue of the Nurse Collective that I am coming up with, and it's basically like the aspiring nurse bracket or section under the Nurse Collective to let people know what nursing is about. And so I'm going to be doing that, and I'll share a little bit in the vlog about how the event went. But I'm excited. It's also a spiritual event. So yeah, I'll be getting ready for that tonight, and tomorrow a new vlog comes out. I haven't did one in a while, so I'm editing for that. So yeah, that's what my night is going to be doing. I put my baby to sleep, and it's 9:25, and I have 2 things to do before I actually 3. Yeah, it's a lot. So hey guys, I'm currently recording my first course for the Nurse Collective, but I wanted to start at the beginning. This course is for anyone who's intrigued by the field of nursing. You're like, look, I think I want to be a nurse, but I'm not sure exactly what it entails, and I just need a little bit more information. So under the Nurse Collective, we are actually launching on September 8th, and I actually have a booth at an event that will be happening in Cleveland, Ohio. And so I've created a set of resources for what I call the aspiring nurse, those that are intrigued by nursing. So I have an e-course where I sit down and I recorded some modules that will help you dive into the field of nursing. But then not only that, I created a handbook that you can purchase at my stand store. And if you're like, okay, Leah, I just want to talk to you, I want to ask you some questions, you'll get a 1-hour call with me where you can ask me anything about the field of nursing. I want to help you transition into nursing and actually make the first step. I believe being intrigued and actually learning about nursing is the first step in order to becoming a nurse. So September 8th, go to the stand store and utilize these resources and share it with someone else who's actually thinking about the nursing field, because I believe these resources will be great for you all. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So it is 4:35, and even though I'm recording this course, I still have to assume all of my responsibilities. So I actually made dinner really fast, and then now I have to go get my baby. So I'm going to pick her up, spend time with her, bathe her, and put her to bed, and then I'm going to record the rest of my course and work on the handbook that correlates with the course. My goal is to finish this all by tonight, and I can do it. Hallelujah. So let's go get my baby. It is 10:02, and I am still working on this course that will be launching on September 8th. Yeah, still working on it, but the videos are done. I just need to create the wording and the printout, and then actually create the handbook. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm making some vegan muffins that are going to help me stay up for the next 2 hours or so. My first baby. He's my nephew, but that was my first baby. And so I did that, left at about 3:30 and came home, and I have a shift that I picked up for today. I have not been working as much as I normally have been because a lot has been going on. So I knew that picking up later or early in the week I would get canceled, and I didn't even want to put myself through that because I wanted to work on a course that, if you go to my stint, or I just added a course that actually helps people to transition into nursing, like finding the right nursing program, what to look for its accreditation, stuff like that. So I worked on that. Popos. Yeah, so I worked on that, and so I'm picking up a shift, and they didn't cancel me. I even called the supervisors like, do y'all really need me? Because I was just gonna stay in Cleveland. But they did, and I'm thankful because tonight I get the maximum pay. Okay, I get the bonus plus the weekend shift plus the shift different night shift. Shit chang! So I'm giving out all the praise. I'm tired. My body's telling me I'm tired, but I don't have to go to work tomorrow night. I did pick up Monday, and then I'm off for a little bit. And so I'm going to work, so hopefully I get some good footage. It's going to be a good night. It's going to be an easy night, and I'm proclaiming this. I say this in my videos, and I want you to know I'm serious. I actually speak over my shifts. There'll be no codes, no ERTs, just a simple night of passing meds. Saturday night, and I want all my patients to be asleep. I want them to be asleep. So, yeah, here we go, guys. Okay. I feel like the longer I work as a nurse, the more my body parts are like acting up. So I'm already having to go to physical therapy for my knee because I have runner's knee. Maybe I'm just tired, but my back is on fire, y'all. My back is on fire. So earlier my knee was hurting, so I put an ice pack on there, and now it's my back. But I think I actually felt my chest hurting earlier. Felt my chest hurting, so now it's my back. I think because I'm tired. But right now, I just checked on my patients, and they're all asleep. So I'm just sitting around till like 3-ish, maybe even 4, 3:30, and I have some vitals and 1 lab. So, yeah. Working as a PCA is so refreshing. You guys, it is. And I always just make sure, you know, they have water. I'm doing what I need to do, and then that's it. That's it. And you have a question, I say, let me get your nurse. So it is 7:43 a.m. and I am rushing to get home because I can barely keep my eyes open. It's one of those, it was an easy shift because I was a PCA. I didn't have much to do, and it made it hard for me because I'm extremely tired. So I'm so glad I don't have to go to work tonight, but I'm going in, taking a shower. I'm not even going to eat anything because I'm not really hungry-ish, and I don't have anything that I can eat because I didn't go grocery shopping. Yeah, so can't see me, but anyways, I don't have to go back till Monday, and that's the only other day that I work this week. So, all right, I'll see y'all when I wake up. Y'all, please do not wear your dirty shoes in your house. That's all I want to say. I see y'all in my next vlog.